from the First Alert Weather Team.
All right, it is hot across southeastern North Carolina. Temperatures mostly in the upper 80s and lower 90s right now. Still some heat index values in the neighborhood of 100 degrees, but it is dry. So if you're heading out to our Sounds of Summer concert, our second concert, looking pretty good right now. First Alert Digital Doppler showing quiet conditions still that ever-present sea breeze boundary, mainly pushing inland at this point. But we do think during the evening and overnight hours there will be a decent chance of seeing some showers and thunderstorms across the area. It's pretty easy to see why as we take a look at the wider shot. We have a front right now moving across western North Carolina. You can see at least one severe thunderstorm warning right now just to the north of Greensboro, and some more severe thunderstorm warnings as you move into eastern portions of Virginia. This front will progress across the state as we head through the evening hours and into the overnight. It's probably going to be very late tonight before we really see the thunderstorms here in southeastern North Carolina, probably sometime after 11 p.m., maybe after midnight, and then probably through about 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning along the coast. But a few storms that could be stronger, severe, definitely a possibility later on tonight. Now, the day 2 outlook for Friday just showing a general thunderstorm risk. We do have at least a chance of some isolated storms. Hour by hour forecast model, maybe a little bit fast. This is our in-house, what we call the graph model. Maybe a little bit fast right now with the precipitation, but you can see at least the potential of some thunderstorms on our doorstep here as we head towards 7 p.m. and then storms advancing through the area. Now, our hour-by-hour model, at least the in-house model, does show a lot of the thunderstorm activity pushing off the coast by midnight. Other models delay this by about an hour or two, and I think that may be more accurate based on what we're seeing on the radar, that the storms may get in here a little bit later than our model indicates. So don't be surprised if we still have some storms around 1, 2 o'clock in the morning along the coast. Good idea as always. I don't think we're necessarily expecting a ton of severe weather, but always a good idea to have your WECT weather app, and that way if there are any severe weather alerts while you're asleep, you will get those. And of course, as you wake up tomorrow morning at 7:30, stray showers still possible, maybe first thing in the morning, but for the most part, it looks like the sea breeze boundary will be the source of any isolated thunderstorms as we head into tomorrow afternoon, but generally a hotter and drier pattern as we head towards the weekend, and especially as we head into early next week. We may even see extreme heat make a return. Rainfall amounts, not a ton here. We don't have a lot of thunderstorm activity in the forecast over the next few days, so on average it looks like most locations, really as we run this model over the next 10 days, expected to see less than 1 inch of rainfall. So keep that in mind that we don't have a ton of thunderstorm activity and more in the way of heat. So scattered storms later tonight, a low of 73 degrees. Chance of rain peaking starting about 9 p.m. and then probably peaking sometime around midnight here along the coast. And tomorrow, a hot one, but not as hot, 89 degrees for the high. And again, you can see about a 20 or 30% chance of thunderstorms. Heat index values running below 100 degrees. Current temperatures 89 in Wilmington, 92 Florence, but where we've had thunderstorms, it is cooler, some 70s now in the northwestern part of the state. But 89 your high on Saturday, a little hotter on Sunday. Notice the thunderstorm chance is very slim, maybe practically zero here as we head into early next week. But extreme heat now would boost the high to 95 degrees Monday through Wednesday of next week. And we could be talking about heat advisories and maybe some potential first alert weather days next week.
President Donald Trump says he'll make a decision